Welcome to PeopleToolsTechTips.com. I'm Randy Gronke. Let's map the PUM's tools client directory so we can install the latest App Designer. If you're still with me, welcome. As a PeopleSoft developer, a PeopleSoft PUM should be a critical piece of your home lab. Oracle publishes the PeopleSoft PUMs as fully functional servers in a VirtualBox environment. This includes the app, web, and database servers, as well as demo data. As a note, it does not include OpenSearch or Insights. Oracle also includes everything you need to install the latest version of PeopleTools App Designer and the other apps on your local machine. This is our own personal research and development environment for our continued education and exploration. Critical to installing PeopleTools is mapping a drive on your local Windows machine to the Tools client directory in the PUM. Oracle goes more in depth on this subject in document 3026118.1 on My Oracle Support. I provided a link to that resource in the description below. Today, I'm going to show you how to map a Windows drive to that resource in the PUM. This video is going to show you how to map the Tools client directory on your locally running VirtualBox PUM environment. This will create access to the PeopleTools install and configuration files on your local machine. All the commands used in this demo are listed in the description below and on PeopleToolsTechTips.com. I'm not going to go through installing these tools in this video. First, install the latest PeopleSoft PUM. Have the PUM up and running. Here is my PUM running psadmin. As a note, I will be using the S as a map drive letter on my Windows machine. Use whatever drive letter is appropriate to your environment. Before attempting to map the drive, ping the VirtualBox IP address and host name to ensure you have a current connection. Prior to PeopleTools 8.6.1, Oracle used Samba to share out Tools Client folder in the PUM. Our connection looks something like this: net use s:/ your VirtualBox machine IP address / tools client. This no longer works. Starting in PeopleTools 8.6.1 PUMs, Oracle is now using the NFS file system to share out the Tools Client folder. Use mount.exe to mount the Tools Client directory. If you already have your host file correctly configured in the new PeopleSoft server, you may be able to map the Tools Client using the host name as I'm doing here. mount.exe -o anon / your host name /opt /oracle /psft /pt /tools_client s:. Even if the host is correctly mapped in your host file, the mount command may generate errors attempting to map the drive using the host name. In this case, just use the IP address version of the command as follows: mount.exe -o anon / IP address /op /oracle /psft /pt /tools_client s:. Here's my S drive in the command window. And looking at File Explorer, here is the S drive and all the files and directories. There's a lot of good stuff in this folder. readme.txt, quick instructions on installing PeopleTools on your machine. tnsnames.ora, this is the TNS mapping to the Oracle database running on the PUM. You need this to run App Designer and any SQL client against your database. Source.properties, a starter file for the PeopleTools Configuration Manager once you have it installed. You still will have several items to update. If you are a regular PeopleTools user, this is nothing new. And setup pt client.bat. This is the Windows batch file to set up PeopleTools on your local machine. Use this higher level one. Review the README text first. If the mount command generates errors of the unknown command flavor, you may have to install the NFS file system on your local Windows machine. Open a PowerShell window in the administrator mode. Paste and execute the following command: Enable-WindowsOptionalFeature, yada 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 yada. It's in the text below. After this command has completed, re-attempt the mount.exe command. Again, the command is in the text below. After installing PeopleTools, updating your TNS names file, and your PeopleTools are configured, disconnect the map drive from your PC. Open a command prompt window in administrator mode and type in the following command: net use //delete. So Oracle changed our method to map to the PeopleTools client directory. However, it's just as easy as the previous method to use the mount command. Do you have the latest PUM installed on your own home lab? If you watch this video, I think you should. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing to our channel, and I'll see you next time here on PeopleTools Tech Tips.